Dun 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 dun. Hey yo, it's Smooth Milo. Alright, and we're back, and we're up, and we're here, and we're streaming. Sweet. Okay, first off, I gotta do a contest. I'm gonna run a quick benchmark test because I gotta make sure it's still up to snuff. Let's see what we're getting. Okay, but while the benchmark test is running, I guess I'll just explain real quick. There are some exploits I want to try, because I'm a guy who likes to use exploits and glitches if they're available. I don't spam them often, and okay, that's not true. Depending on the game, it'll depend on whether I feel like it's worth it or not. I just like being overpowered in games, and I'm okay with using glitches and exploits and that kind of thing. So, gonna try some glitches today, see how those go. And I'm gonna try an old farming spot that I used to use. But that was before Phantom Liberty dropped. So I'm getting an average FPS that's higher than yesterday. I think yesterday was like 40. It's only a few frames higher. I guess this will do. It'll have to do. It'll have to do. Okay, go back to the main menu, yes. Okay, so I was doing that quick little test because I disabled the setting that basically stops the laptop that I'm using. I'm streaming off a laptop. It stops it from drawing power from both the charger and the battery at the same time. The setting stops it from drawing power from the battery. The reason why that setting was even switched on in the first place was because I was getting a battery drain issue. So I'm using another lock. Lock 15IAX9, I think? Something like that. Anyway. So I sent it into the shop because like the battery was going down while I was gaming and using the laptop, even though it was plugged in. So problem connected to the cloud storage, you can continue with local save or transit. I'm gonna continue focus saying it's fine. So I sent it into the shop and that was the whole thing. And basically they switched on the setting that stops it from drawing power from the battery. The problem is that setting says it's going to limit performance of the PC. Which doesn't sound great, but I figured I figured the idea is give it a shot. If the limited power of the PC is still tolerable for like streaming and playing, then might as well keep it. But if it feels like yeah, no, I want the full power of the PC, then I would send it back into the shop and hopefully get that sorted out. But right now, I think yesterday the FPS test was around 40-38, and it's still around there even though the setting is off. So right now it is drawing power from the battery as well as the charger. right? Um, Yesterday it was only drawing power from the charger. The battery was being left alone. So I guess it's fine to switch on that setting because it's not like much of a big frame rate. Ooh, feels a little better. Okay, but that's personal stuff. Whatever. I'm just gonna tomorrow. I'll probably switch on the setting again because it'll just make it so that I'm not like time gated on how long I can game and stream. Because I'm guessing if the battery runs all the way down to 0, I'm gonna be forced to switch off the laptop. So today I'll have to. Hey, do you see the? Look at the shadow of the left arm. That's a little strange. A little bit questionable. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, anyway, old farming spot should be around somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm in the right spot. I gotta keep going. North side. And so I'm gonna test this old farming spot. Just internet. I might be in the completely wrong spot, actually. Let me see the map. No, it wasn't that far up. I actually don't remember. Where was it? This is... Meet up with Jackie. I thought it was like top of the map. But I think this looks familiar. Okay, we're gonna keep exploring because this looks familiar. Kind of, a little bit. That farming spot that we're talking about is great because you can just throw grenades and you'll level up pretty quickly. Now, it's not great for the reason that it's not the most efficient. The most efficient one that I used... Yes, this is the spot. Yeah, okay. Not this specifically, but now that I've got... Yes. You can fast travel. You can go to a fast travel location by placing your cursor on it and pressing X. Okay, so... this farming spot is great. Well, it's great because you can pretty much deal with the stuff with just grenade. Assuming you have strong enough grenade. We would need to get strong enough grenades. I don't have strong enough grenades. So that's a problem I'm going to have to solve. But I just want to check on the spot real quick. I don't think the enemies will aggro onto me immediately. I hope they won't. To complete this NCPD scanner hunt, so defeat all the enemies, collect the loot, and collect the loot unnoticed. Can I just collect the loot noticed but not defeat all the enemies? Is that an option available to me? Can I just run right past them if they're shooting at me, grab the loot, and then run out of there? Okay, oh no, they're not here. Wait, yes they are. Some of them. Okay, there are a few of them here. Okay, usually there would be like a party going on right here. And then you throw grenades at them. You can't get over this wall. Can I? Yes, I can. I thought I needed a double jump to get over that. Okay. See, there'll be a bunch of guys here. Okay, those guys I think will aggro onto me as soon as they see me, so let's, like... try not to let them see me a little bit. Okay, and... yeah, it's a little dark in the darkness. Woo! Okay. What? Controller, what's going on? Okay, that was weird. Okay, and these guys here, and those guys there, and those guys back there. Okay, so that's the spot. That's the route, and then you run down here, and wait, not the whole route. Right here, and these guys as well. Just throw grenades at them. I like the laser grenades, if you can get your hands on those. And now there's the question of how do we get so many grenades? How do we do it smooth? Where are all the grenades? Well, that's where the exploit comes in. You need to be able to dupe items. That or, I mean, duping items is the simplest way to do it. That or you need to find a way to come up with a bunch of money and then buy all the grenades. But I bought like so many grenades, like way too many grenades, like an absurd amount of grenades. And you know, now that I think about it, do I even have access to those grenades? I might not have access to those grenades. Ugh. Because they're purple grenades, laser grenades. Where's my house? I think this is my house. Is this my house? I think this is my house. Or my apartment. We can't afford a house in this economy. In this economy? Forget it. So, this is my apartment, and I'm gonna go to the gun store real quick and see if I can
Did you know?
okay. I'm going to see if I can
Know what the worst thing is about this place?
I need money anyway to do the beat on the brand missions. Okay. Now this is a bit tricky. I'm not 100% sure.
A happy new gun owner, I hope.
For Fudge sakes, what do you mean? Control is fine. It's fine. There are no grenades in here. I don't know if it just needs to reset or if I need to go to somewhere else. There are a number of shops I could check out. Gun shop. Actually, did I toggle the map? Drop point, drop point. I think there's a gun shop around here. No. Jobs. Service point. Yes, gun shop. Right there. Let's go check that out. Okay, we're gonna go. Whoa! Oh my gosh, man! Oh, the frames are dying. Oh no! Okay. Okay, the frames are alive. Alright, the frames are back. I hope. Alright, so I'm gonna check out this gun shop and see if they have the laser grenades. Or any grenades, for that matter. It used to be quite simple, but I think there is still a duplication glitch in the game that is working, as from what I've learned and heard. But it works a little differently. So we're gonna watch. Well, hopefully we'll watch me learn it. We'll learn it together, and then get a whole bunch of grenades. Now, I think any grenade would work, but the laser grenades are particularly effective. I don't know if they've been nerfed.
Hey, how's it going?
Looking to buy some new iron. A few dozen pounds.
Well, be my fucking guest.
Let's see. Grenades. There are no grenades here. Who sells grenades? Wouldn't it be the gun store that sells grenades? I feel like it would be the gun store that sells grenades. Surely it's the gun store that sells grenades. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Service point. Let's see. Excuse me. Midpoint, bar, ripper dock, sell, gun, food. I'm pretty sure there's no other place that would sell grenades other than a gun store. I can't even go here. Yep. Yeah, grenade. Okay. We might be stuck with the 2 grenades that we have. And now it feels extra bad that I threw one out. Or I threw a bunch out trying to figure out how to swap weapons. Okay. Fine. So, we gotta conduct a couple of tests. Let's go. The frame. The frame. Dying. Yeah. I'm kind of particular how I like to do things. I want to be... Okay. So, considering how the grenades aren't even being stalled, right? Considering how that is the case, we are going to first... the game might crash. Okay, we're gonna create a new save file to do this. Okay, so new save file. Okay, this is we've barely done anything from here to here, so this is fine. And this is our new save file. And so we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to our inventory and drop and equip. Put me in my backpack. Ooh, flash grenade, stun grenade. This does 25 electrical damage. This is 135 electrical damage. Applies EMP effect. But this is 2. Wait, it should be 2, right? How do I drop you? How do I drop you? Hang on, we gotta figure this out. Backpack. Okay, let's try to drop a gun first. R3. Okay, R3 is to drop. Where? Dang it. Oh, backpack's here. R3 is to drop. I can't drop the grenade. What about you? Can I drop you? I can't drop you. What about you? Can I drop you? No, I can't drop you. Okay, but I can drop thee. Okay. Smart weapons require smart link to unlock the full potential of the targeting systems. To ensure well, be sure to visit your trusty Ripper. Okay. Good day, officer. I don't want him to see him what would be from his perspective me breaking the laws of physics. Okay, so we drop this. Oh, sorry. This, this, and this. Okay, now you gotta I forget how this works. I may need to look this up. You can control the trajectory of bullets with bullet ricochets with power weapons if you have ballistic compressor stagger installed in your hand. I've never actually used that. I should try that out. Okay. Oh, I was using one of those guns. Which one is better? I got the Liberty and the Unity. Liberty looks better. Okay, so we do this, muzzle. Yeah, we do this and we do this. Okay. Okay, and no, not that. Okay, I don't think that works. But I think if we load game, no weapon on the floor. Okay. So let's try that again. Am I doing this right? I should check. It would be simpler to simply check. Let us simply check. Give me a second as I check. Um, Hang on. I will be with you in a second. Now, there was this one that I saw. Hmm. Okay. Hang on a sec. I shall be right back. And I shall keep this up. Okay. I need to check on this. Okay. Nope. 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 Nuh-uh. I probably should have prepared this beforehand. Ah well, let me alone. Would have been much better if I did prepare for one though. 'Cause I'm not sure how far down I need to go for this. Yeah, I think I found something. Hang on. Uh, mm, mm, Hmm. Think I found it. I wonder if you can hear it. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. So, hopefully this works. Not sure how this would look on stream. But, okay, so we're gonna try again. First, okay. Now we got a backpack. And drop this, 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 this. Okay, looking right at it. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna try that again. Let me try that again. I think we're almost there. Okay. There's a cop over there. Okay. I forget. Okay. What's up? Is he spawning at random places? I think he might. Alright, let's try this one. Let's try this again. So we're gonna do this, this, this. Hang on. Okay. It'll probably look better on a YouTube video if you just skip ahead. Unfortunately, stream. No. Okay. Okay. I think I'm doing it right. My timing is just off. So, do it again. Huh. I may need to turn off the screen brightness. Okay, I think I was a little slow enough. Okay. We gotta see this. Okay. You know, loading the save over and over again probably isn't necessary. But I guess it's just me being particular. Okay. Man, if we can get this working, we'd still need to find a way to buy grenades, because I don't know how to deal with those guys without grenades. Um, okay. Okay. We're gonna try it a little bit sooner. I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Because I can't drop grenades, apparently. But I need grenades. I need grenades. Grenades will solve my issues. Man, I think my reflexes are just slow. We're gonna do this, and do this, and do this, and this, and this, and this. And then we're gonna do this. This. Oh. I'll see if it was successful. Okay, still on the ground. You know what might help? Because I'm thinking... That's dangerous. I'm thinking... Okay. I don't know how to access the inventory with this. So, I'm gonna go... Okay. This is gonna be a little tricky. Okay. The idea is... Let me look at it this way. Oh wait, no, I just run into the exact same problem. I didn't actually check that. Maybe. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I think that might have worked. I might have just confused everything, confuzzled everything. Okay. Few weapons there, and then still just the Unity, yeah. Okay. I I heard the sound, but the thing's no longer there, so we shall see. Okay, that didn't work. I wish the old route worked. You know, I didn't even try the old dupe glitch, but I'm pretty gosh darn sure it doesn't work. I'm sure it patched it out, but it was effective. With it, able to get the. Let me explain how I started the save file previously. What I would do, excuse me, what I would do when I was previously starting save files is I'd probably finish the prologue first. I tended to finish the prologue first. Excuse me. And then, after finishing the prologue, I'd come to this general area, I'd dupe a bunch of grenades. I would get the laser grenade. I think I got the laser grenade from inside, Konpeki Plaza, which is the place we're heading to next. Um, next, I'd say prologue, it's like Act 1, whatever. You know, the place we've been hired to, Konpeki Plaza is the name that we've been hired to go rob. Um, that's not a spoiler, by the way. They already told us this. If you're here if you've gotten up to this point in the game, they already told us that's where we're gonna rob. Anyway, I think I got the laser grenade from in there, and I would dupe the laser grenade, and also dupe a bunch of stuff to make a bunch of money, and then what I would do is I would with the laser grenades, I would go to the route that I showed earlier in the stream, and I'd just take everyone out using grenades. I just use grenades to get rid of foes until my street cred level got high enough. And then once the street cred level got high enough, I could afford the sleep dot cyberware. Which is like this, you get like an arm rocket launcher cyberware, but you can replace it with, instead of a rocket or a mini rocket launcher, instead of that you could shoot like a sleep dart. And using that, Using that sleep dot, you could take out like anyone, like literally almost anyone. I think elite at the time I was playing on the patch that I was playing, bosses and elites weren't susceptible to it, but um, almost any other enemy was susceptible to it. So then I'd go to a different farming route that was much higher level, and I could just one-shot them with the sleeping dart. Uh, just one-shot them with the sleeping dart, right? And then I'd level up like that, and I'd just farm that route over and over again. Up until I got to a certain level where I was confident in taking them out, and then then I'd use that route to level up like the katana skills or the net running skills or whatever. When I got to a baseline level of skill, and then once I was like, okay, now I'm strong enough to fight them, then I'd just deal with them however. Pretty effective to getting to max level. Ooh, okay, I need to remember. And then, you know, I'd go in with whatever build. I did a Katana Sandevistan build. That was really fun. I've done a Netrunner build, an Engineer. Wait, did it work? Oh, it worked. I'm not sure what I did right though. Um, it's okay. It's streaming, so I can go back and check. Because, yeah, this is all 4 weapons. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and stream real quick and check what did I do right? No, that's not what I want you to adjust. Okay. Hey Ruby, how are you? And welcome to the stream. I'm testing out a duplication glitch at the moment. Okay, hang on. I'm just watching the stream back on another device. I looked at it, and then that was pretty close. I didn't hear the pickup sound. I don't think I heard the pickup sound. Let's say. Was I loading the wrong file? Was I supposed to load the previous file? Because then I loaded this current file that I'm on. No, wait. No, okay, I didn't load the previous save. Okay, so it took a bit of trial and error. Now wait, which one do I drop? Okay, now the question is, which one do I sell? Which one do I'm just gonna take all. and then I'm gonna sell to this, and can I sell one of each? Okay, this is why we test. This is why we test. So, I'm gonna sell that, and we're gonna sell one of each, right? That, I that, and this. Okay. So, I'm good thanks to you, Ruby. So we've sold one of each, and now we possess one, right? Now, I wonder how the game treats it as part of my inventory, right? If I want to equip a gun, okay, I can equip that one. What about this one? And an animator. That's cool. What do you animate? Like, what kind of stuff do you make? Um, this? Okay, they all seem functional. Okay. Okay. So then we can try saving. I'm gonna save on top of this. We're moving on to the save file. Okay. Now we are going to username ruby.lucas. Alright. I don't have Discord on this laptop though. I still actually need to download it and sort that whole thing out. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, I just lost access to the guns. Okay. Yep, I send you a request. Hang on. Alright. Okay, there we go. No wait, I already saved. Okay, the weapons are here. Drop this, drop this, drop this, drop this. Okay. And now, all this. Okay, drop this, drop this. Okay. What was I saying earlier? I did a Netrunner build once, and it was an engineer build as well. And that was pretty fun, because I could actually shoot through walls, and I had short circuit, legendary version, or was it epic version? The orange version and or the purple version. Anyway, that allowed me to like deal out nutty damage. And because I was using, what was it called? Was it the Lizzie? I don't remember which gun it was. But basically, I could scan a person, and then once I could detect them through the wall, I could just hold down the gun, because it was, what's the gun called? What is it called? the tick weapon. It was a tick weapon. That's the word I was looking for. So I'd hold down that, and tick weapons, if you charge them up, they can sometimes shoot through walls. That might require a perk to do that. So I did that, and I was just like destroying everything. That was so much fun. Hang on, I need to check something real quick. Hang on, I'm just checking something again. Yeah, okay. Hang on, I'm just gonna load. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. And we do this, and we do this, and we do this, and we do this, and we do this. And we go back, and we go there, and we go here, and we go here. Can you handle that? You wait, ready, please, right. Okay, 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 wait. Yes, it worked. I guess I'll take it all. This? Oh, it's interesting. The previous weapons just disappeared. This. Okay. I'm not quite sure how it would work if, and I just lost my train of thought. That was a little embarrassing. They don't show up in backpack, but if you go to inventory here, and then drop, and then you take all, they show up in backpack again. Excellent. Okay. So we're figuring this out. We're figuring this out. Now, we gotta do that. Okay, this is my paranoia that I'm saving multiple times. Okay, now, go here. Drop those. And then we just... Excuse me. Do this. We'll try save. And we'll try save. Save. Game saved. Go back. Log game. This might be a little boring to watch though. How many times am I planning to do this? Probably something I should have established before the stream. I don't think it worked that time. If it worked, I think the Unity would still be in my backpack. Yeah, it didn't work. The Unity would still be here to pick up. A little touchy on the timing. Do we do this? We do this. Okay, so we've established that this works. Okay, at that time. Okay, and we just go like this. Nope. Then we do this. Okay. This. Yep. Let me try that again. Ah, a little slow. Okay, let's try this. I'm a little slow on the trigger. So I need to hold it down long enough that it registers that I'm trying to take all, but not so long that it actually takes all. Okay, let's see. It didn't work that time. I didn't hold it down long enough, because if you don't hold it down long enough, it seems that you're just trying to take the top thing. I think that's what's happening. I didn't program this game. I wouldn't know. Okay, I think that was good. I think that was good. I feel good about that one. I feel good about that one. Are my feelings correct? Are my feelings accurate? I really need to find out where to get more grenades. That is a problem I need to solve at some point. Oh. Okay, my feelings were not correct. Okay, hang on. Wait. 1 second. Just thinking through what I need to do. Okay, that one felt good. That one, I like that one. I like that one. Okay, we'll do it one more time. I mean, when I say we'll do it one more time, I mean like successfully do it one more time. And maybe I should do this off stream and get it all. Okay. And get it all done, and also figure out what to do. I give myself so much off-stream homework. Okay, hang on. Done it twice successfully. Let's go for a third. Come on. Hey, I think it worked. No, it did not. Wait, what? It only... Uh... Okay. It duped only one gun this time. Interesting. Oh, okay. Now what happens if I try to... Okay, it's not in my backpack anymore, but it should be here. So I think just doing this resets it, because it won't show up in your backpack, but it will show up if you try to equip it. So then you just take all, and now it should show up in your backpack. Yeah, there it is. Okay, well, we made a little bit of money. Maybe we do this off stream. Hmm. Uh, wanna play some Valorant? I wanna play some Valorant. Okay, so we're gonna save, and then I'll maybe continue this off stream, and maybe get more valuable stuff to dupe. I kinda wanna play Valorant now. Give me a sec. I don't have a Valorant thumbnail though. I really should get one. I think Valorant just finished updating. Um, Hang on a second. Give me a second. Give me a minute. Give me a moment. I'll get it done. Give me a second. Give me a minute. Uh, uh, Hang on, just updating the stream. Thumbnail. I don't have a Valorant thumbnail. I really should get one though. I should make one. I really. Okay. That's YouTube updated. And Hang on. Okay. The stream is still dark for a little while. But I am getting Valorant ready. My category still says Cyberpunk. Strange. Oh, you can unplug this actually. Okay, controller is still plugged in, and I don't want to get put in controller lobbies. I'm trying to play on mouse and keyboard, even though I'm more used to the controller. By the way, I feel like controller is just better. The only thing that I say, like, okay, there are two things mouse and keyboard has over controller, in my opinion, and that is aim and controlling keybind and controlling, changing keybinds, right? Those are two very, very nice perks of mouse and keyboard. But otherwise, I just prefer controller. Like, everything's just in the palm of my hands, easy to reach. Like, it just feels like a more comfortable way to hold my controls in games, you know? It just feels nicer. But the aiming thing, it does feel nicer to aim with a mouse, in my opinion. I gotta admit that one. I have to concede that one. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Wait, something's wrong here. Okay, like... Something is wrong here. Okay, I can't open. Okay, wait. Give me a second. Oh. Oh. Any second now. There we go. Hmm. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. taking a little bit of time. Just a tad. Mm. I'm not actually hungry, although I haven't eaten lunch yet. And like, it's been quite some time since I ate. I ate like, what, 7 hours ago? Maybe around that. It was just breakfast. I thought I would have gotten hungry by now. I didn't even eat a lot for breakfast. Hmm. Yeah, it'll happen. Valorant has never taken this long to load up. And I opened it like 5 minutes ago. And it was like loading up very quickly. Oh man. Well, we'll wait for like another minute. Okay. We're shutting it down. And then giving it another shot. Hmm. Okay. It should be enough time, right? Hey, Nick. How's life? I don't know. Alright. Dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much, right? I'm sorry. That's fine. I just need a little me time. I just need a little free time. A little break from the shows and the bus ride. Yeah. I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm nasty and too loud. I had to see a therapist, then I found out something funny's going on at the mouth. I don't remember how to say something. Mm. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, clearly something's wrong. Uh-oh. Okay, now the entire device is just black screen. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah. be for a moment. Hello. Okay. Still there. Oh, but okay. I'm gonna try a full shutdown, which means I'm gonna have to end stream. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, keep it smooth for now. I'll probably be back in a little bit. Or like, let's say I'll be back in an hour. Yeah, within, or maybe I just can. Hmm. Should I come back? Like, maybe we say I come back tomorrow, and if